Hello, Peter.
Hello, everybody. I love that intro. And as the chat has noticed, HEXy Quinn, she's not coming.
What?
So she's not here. She's not here. Don't
Hey,
look at
I thought you were gonna give me a second longer.
you caught her in mid-vape. Nice.
Hi guys,
Well,
this
Hey,
Hi, guys.
Hex Quinn, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
When you're
You're
one DJ Cryptomatic down, your true friends are the ones that show up. Thank you for coming to the show.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
And the chat has gone crazy. I mean,
They got crazy. They're
at
saying
1:54, Nom Nom was typing first, and for hours there are people communicating. Sandy Beach, hello, no,
people communicating.
away,
Yes.
Avalon, everybody, welcome to HEXy Quinn show.
it's not. It's fucking not.
She brought all these topics she's gonna lead us through. She's the
Leave studio.
oh,
Yeah, well, everybody came in for you, I guess.
No, they.
wow, the numbers are going off the chart. I think that
Off the
this
chart.
means something.
You're not
Yeah.
helping my anxiety, Papa.
Anxiety is the
I suffer.
side of fear.
That's
so
why I
don't worry.
do this
Hello, Sandy.
What?
and this.
You brought a beer? You brought some lipsticks?
No, I can't have beer. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Are you kidding?
It's the best
Well,
time to get a beer, right?
what is that? Oh, a
Yeah,
Red
oh.
Bull, a low-calorie one with all the
Sugar-free, so
beautiful
you don't
side
get the
effects.
cavities.
What is that? What is that? What there are? I don't see any on this. This doesn't say that cavities are on the list of ingredients.
You should talk to my dentist.
Oh, really?
When Red Bull came out, she said, "What the fuck are you doing?" 'Cause
Really?
I had cavities in between all my teeth.
Ew.
Yeah, because of the Red Bull and the Mountain Dew.
Well, wait a minute.
How many steaks did it cost?
Yeah,
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
you do understand that Red Bulls also are supposed to be used with a fair amount of regular oral hygiene, brushing and flossing,
Yes,
right? You didn't think that it
and that's with brushing my teeth. Does it look like I don't brush my teeth? No, come
Oh.
out.
Papa B, in
no,
these
you have a
parts of the
wonderful,
world,
beautiful Red Bull. Yes,
No.
a wide smile. Yes.
White smile.
really.
And Papa
You
B,
know what I found? Yes. What?
around these parts, Red Bull has to be
Yeah.
used with alcohol.
Oh, you
An
still do
upper
that
and a
at
downer.
the party discotheques? They still use the Red Bull with the alcohol. Is that okay?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what it did for me. It made me red bald, is what it did.
Red
So
bald.
I don't really
Ooh.
approve of all of that nasty quinine, taurine, and stupid smart drugs that they put into it. It's not good stuff. L-alganine and every
Shut up,
name that
Paul.
they put in.
Somebody time Paul out. I'm not on my phone right now.
What's the matter with Paul?
Paul,
He
You
said
mean
I had a
this?
smile
Yes,
for radio.
That's
Ah.
mildly offensive, and I approve. Come on, hey.
I mean, we
HEXy
are
Quinn,
here
if-
for the
yeah. Go ahead.
we are here for the mild offenses. Is
Yes.
that the right word?
Yeah, you're a chief troll in our community, so you should be able to take it as well as you dish it
I
out.
do.
I learned that
Yeah.
early on, that you have to do that, and next thing you know, you're in front of the camera rather than behind it, typing and talking shit. As you most aptly described, the act of trolling is just talking shit. So let them talk shit. In fact, chat today, give us your worst, do your worst, and I'm sure that it'll be just
Oh,
Oh,
God.
it's
rushing
it's
it off our
starting. It's
shoulders.
starting when Bob's. Oh,
Here's
yes.
Bob.
It's
They're Bob's.
uh,
You got to flex right there. And that's a capture. Peter, can we please see
Is
yours
this
as
the
well?
one?
I'm not as smart as Bob.
Oh no! But where was the other soundbite? There are too many of them.
Melv Tony is coming to pump the price up for us. Thank you, Melv Tony. It's good to see it picking itself off the ropes and getting back into the fight.
Yeah, goddamn it. Who was dumping? Was it you, Papa B?
No, I tell you, I was
Jesus
looking at the
Christ.
dumpers wallets today. I was wondering what
Jesus
kind of
Christ.
fool would it take to dump at like 5.6 cents. And
I
took a
guess
look.
it's the sell the news event, because Richard has become humble and everybody is selling because of it.
What's your take on this, HEXy Quinn? Do you like Richard's pivot? What do you think?
I like it. I don't know what he's doing. I can't wait to see where he's going with this. But the outrage marketing, he deleted his Instagram, and I hadn't even clipped all the clips I needed for part 2 of my Hexagon whatever video I made. And that's where I was gonna highlight some outrage, but I don't know. I'm interested to see what he's gonna do, or what it all means. But I like it.
You like I like it too. I don't know if I necessarily think that seeing a billionaire replacing his mother's toilet seat is humility, but I think it's a different breed of the insanity that I love Richard for. It's the crazy like a fox type of thing. Kind of like, okay, you guys, you didn't want to see this bullshit anymore. Here, take this and roll with it, community. And I think I can work with this a little bit easier. What do you think, Peter?
Well, I already got used to the outreach marketing, so I'm sad now. And now I have to get used to humble Richard with small PP, or not the biggest
average.
PP. Let's say that way.
With
Not the
adequate
Red
PP.
Bull can. No.
Wait, his PP shrunk now that because he's showing baby pictures, or what? Like,
Well, he's got a baby PP. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what he's coding the message to everyone. Does it really matter? It's not the size of the boat; it's how it floats in the ocean. I don't know.
Probably is.
Sure.
Maybe that this is the stuff that I've been hanging on to in my adequate sized age. But anyway, the question is he satisfied with the number of followers that he's been able to get from this effort? And was that the thing that sparked it off? It said, you know what, we're shifting gears. Was it the market? Was it some kind of other timetable, or was it something in the life cycle of the project or product? What do you think? I mean, is it Pulsechain has reached a point where it's very close to getting V3, and maybe he's saying, you know what, this was always my plan all along, that we would jettison this as soon as it got boring, was what he said. A greater plan. What do you think of the greater plan from here on out, and what other cycles or what other stages could you ever imagine him going through?
My guess was that my tinfoil hat theory was that Richard's outrage marketing, it's meant to be to shake out Hexicans out of their bags for the non-believers.
So the weakest of us reacted to it. I can smell hair burning, and that must mean that HEXy Quinn is really thinking hard about what's coming next. Something
I don't know. I would check on your cat, Papa B.
Oh
no, I wonder if he knows. Well, of course he knows something we don't know, but just deleting his Instagram, like, not to say he's hiding it, but maybe where Hex is going to be, Pulsechain is going to be in front of some people that wouldn't appreciate that. And I don't know, maybe
the Saudis.
Yeah, something like that. Some kind of situation like that.
Persistent people.
People. It's funny. And we don't even have that graphic anywhere, do we?
No, I don't think.
Baum's stash.
It's somewhere on Das Baum's hard drive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where?
Well, look, this is all very, very cool. We saw everybody in the chat and everything. The question is though, where are we all going? Is the next step? You know, how far? We constantly ask ourselves, how far away is V3? And I get the feeling, what's the matter?
4 more weeks.
It's really close. It's really
four more weeks
close.
now. We lost 2 weeks. In fact, every week, let's add a week to it. It's like how many more weeks? 5 more weeks.
We should have been doing that the whole time.
I know we should have. We would have been we would have been pleasantly surprised. In fact, that's a new policy. From today, HEXy calls it's 4 more weeks, and I predict that next week it'll be 5 more weeks.
Yep.
That's good.
And then
That's good. I like this. Hex Unflex.
What?
And Motley's here.
Richard's the
What,
outright
Motley?
market is to be more humble than anyone. Look how easy triggered all of our hunters were the other day. Who was triggered? Who the hell was triggered?
Triggered
We got a
by
whole
what?
bunch of negative all these influencers. Even BitBoy ran for the hills. What the fuck was that about? Him being on stage and then he backslid on what he thinks about Hex, right? Love him, love Richard, love the man, great guy, excellent guy, smart guy, beautiful. His project, no.
Pussy. You know what? If Richard would have been in that room, he would never have said that.
No, of course not.
He was trying to impress his friends at the moment.
His
He's a
like
pussy.
three rows of followers in a 15-row auditorium. Yes.
Thank
Very nice.
Simon. Okay. All right. Okay.
He's bad. Bankless is bad and Simon is bad. These are haters. Eric Wallace,
Probably.
shut the fuck up. We haven't heard anything out of him.
Justin Bones, etc. Okay. That's a list. That's a list to go.
That's like a second, third stringer list, though. These are not like
Jesus Christ.
original OG haters.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine if Richard would have said, "Okay, BitBoy, I'll follow you," and then and then that happened? Like, what a bitch. Sorry.
Yeah, it was really showed. A
No,
lack
don't
of-
be sorry,
lack of form.
HEXy Quinn. This show is to get all your frustration out and swear a lot. Just the opposite of the other shows.
The opposite of the other shows.
Right.
meaning-
Yeah. By
Right,
the way,
favorite
what's
show.
what's the beef between us? Why should we fight? I already forgot.
You forgot because you're a dude and you don't.
I'll
remember.
I'll
You
remind
remember
you
20
too.
minutes later. So this is what happened.
You-
So Peter was asking where Sandy was. Sandy was not in the chat. And I just noticed that Sandy and Alan had so happened to show up at the same time. So I said that Sandy and Alan were busy. Sandy was at Alan's house. They just got
Oh.
here and you didn't like that. So that's why we're fighting.
Oh, this.
God.
Wait, Peter. Wait.
Okay.
Before you throw your next punch, Peter. You understand how that could be deductive reasoning, much like Sherlock Holmes. HEXy Quinn had a valid point there. You didn't see them in the same place.
Put
I,
two
for
and
one,
two
thought she was going to say that they were one and the same person, but she took it to a different freaking angle. And you're going to sit there and take that sitting down, Peter? What have you got to say for yourself?
And then
Yeah.
of course, Alan rolled with it. It was great. And that's why you were so mad. And that's why we're
Okay.
fighting.
I always thought that it's because you said guises and I made fun of it.
No.
God
no.
damn it.
You made fun of it because we were already fighting. So you made sure to, now it's just a fucking thing. I'm gonna get shirts made and shit. That's
Fuck yes.
hi guys.
You
Hex logo.
She's got it trademarked, Peter. We owe her a license fee every time we say it on the show, right?
Bob, thank you. Thank you for the 5.55 bobs.
Oh my goodness.
It's generous. It's like what the I mean,
What the heck?
Ellen should super chat this show.
Why are you encouraging super chats?
Not bubbly guy. I
We
mean,
we appreciate the
It's-
super chats.
Yeah,
we read them
Alan, you
out
should
con
super
gusto, but
chat.
we do
Yeah,
not.
I mean, what the hell happened, Alan?
Guys, do not encourage a super chat war, please.
No, I'm just making fun of it because we got used to Alan to super chatting.
Oh,
It all
but
the
Bob the
super
guy.
chats quit in the bear market.
Yeah, are we still in bear market? I mean,
That's a great question. I want to know what you guys think on that one.
Yes.
Are we still in a? You think we are? We're in a, this is a fake
Yes.
out. This one.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, it
4
should
more
be
years.
time
I'm
for.
just kidding.
It
Stop
should be.
that.
It should be time for Bitcoin to reverse and start the new bull cycle. I mean, it's right on time. It's like when's the next happening? Like March next year?
April, May, isn't it usually?
April.
Peter is using the Peter
Google that
computer.
shit. April. Okay, so it's time. It's time for it to do the thing. It's time for Bitcoin to say the line.
I know that I got excited and I thought maybe I would show my
Bob's.
Hexagon flag and buy some more, and that was interesting timing to do so. I should say. It went down.
Did you buy?
considerably.
Did you buy the 7.6 top?
I bought the top, and I called it on the day, and I put my money right in, and there it is.
Nice.
You're welcome. Exit liquidity. You're welcome. For all you freaking dumpers. I don't know why you would dump at these levels, man. Don't know why.
Because Richard got humble. I'm telling you, it's the sell the news event. Like
there's no news though about him
is
being humble.
3 days away. Richard is humble, and I mean, it's sell the news.
3 days away. So here's the story. The story is, the devs started to sync all the nodes, and then they accidentally sunk the ship.
What?
No,
Syncing and sinking. Get it? It's the sink.
Sinking.
Sinking and sunk.
Okay.
What happened? What happened with that? They had a little setback, and they had one little dinghy vessel in the back of the fleet didn't want to go along with the rest of the ships. So they had to circle back and go pick it up. And now they're resyncing all the nodes again, and they hope that they can do it all correctly this time. Although some idiots were reading some stupid tweet from Richard thinking that we were 70 something days out instead of 70 something days worth of blocks need to be synced. So why even like educated people I respect were like contacting me saying, well, it looks like we're 70 something days out. And I just kept saying to them, can you fucking read? Yeah, Richard may not be the most articulate person in tweets, and he lays all these kind of traps and riddles and things for your mental gymnastics. But read this again. It's simple. 70 something days worth of blocks. And we've hit days of blocks in minutes and hours, not equal to days, you morons. It's not a problem. What the fuck is this about?
Just people reading shit they want to read. I don't know.
They FUD themselves
they
out
see
like that.
They see 76 days and they are foaming out of their mouth and stuff.
But so basically what you're admitting is that people don't read. They just go to the most fuddiest portion of the sentence and they freak themselves out over it.
Of course.
Yep.
Remember, emotions.
Okay, well, that was stupid.
That's what drives the market.
Then I would buy. So I would, if they're selling the news, then I would buy the idiocy any day.
Okay, do it.
I did. Unfortunately for me, I did. So anyway, HEXy Quinn, what else is up with you? What have you been up to since we've seen you last time I saw you was on the Hex Sexy Ladies show? What what have you been doing with yourself since then?
Working, homeschooling my son.
Aw.
Yeah, aw, motherfucker. No. he graduates in May, so I'm gonna have some free time.
Wow, he's
I'm
going to college?
excited. Huh?
He's going to college? How's he
No.
graduating? Do you have a
graduating high-
graduation ceremony at home? Because you have to turn on the music and
No.
Yeah, how does that work when he's homeschooled?
So his school is based down south in St. George. So it's all online. But I homeschool him because if I don't sit with him to do it, he won't fucking do it. So,
Right.
but there will be a
course.
ceremony that we got a road trip for.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How
I'm
long have
excited.
you been homeschooling your son?
Since COVID hit, when they
Wow.
closed the schools for COVID, I never let them go back. So
Okay. And did you both take grammar and diction class together when you were homeschooling? Like,
No.
did you say repeat after me? You guys's?
no.
What's up?
You know what I did do though? I picked out his classes just selfishly, like what did I want to learn? So
Nice,
like I did
nice.
like web development, coding,
Wow.
everything I wanted to do.
Wow.
So yeah, it was cool.
I have a question. Now,
Developer Quinn. That sounds
now,
good.
yeah. Now, look, I remember when I was in school, it was very important to dress right, and if you didn't dress right, you always got teased. Were you both like the person that lays out his clothes for him, and also his worst bully in class at the same time, saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, who dressed you? Huh? Your mom."
Yeah, I tell him your mom all the time. Like your
Really?
fucking mom.
Nice.
Yep, I did. I still pick out his clothes and I bully him. So
Can you give us a sample of how you would homeschool us if we were your children?
no.
I would love to see this. I am like on the edge of my seat. I want to get one lesson from HEXy Quinn on one subject. Coding, for example. No, teach us about coding, because I cannot code. I cannot do anything with coding. Where did you start with coding for him? How did you inspire him to take that seriously right away? Like introduction to coding.
I just do the course. Like he doesn't even fucking look at it. I pick the course, I do it. So yeah, I mean he does his commercial arts. What am I thinking of? Anything art related, computer graphics, anything creative. That's he does that. But like
Nice.
I did selfishly take that extra coding class just so I could do it myself. So
That is awesome. Where do you get your curriculum from? Where do you?
they have a program. It's
Okay.
an online school. So
Oh, so you can't just, because my image of homeschooling, and I'm an idiot, so my image of homeschooling is, okay, all right, settle down, everyone, settle down. Okay, whew. So the world is flat, and I'll tell you why. It's because pizza, and you can't deny pizza. It is on the world, and when you put the pizza down on the ground, does it go round on you? No. End of story. Any questions? Can we move on?
See, we have those conversations anyways. I'm schooling them like that on a daily,
Oh, okay.
field trips to the store. I'm like, you see that guy? That's meth. You see that guy? That's heroin.
God
Like,
damn.
I'm very open with my children.
That's
They
nice.
have to
Okay.
know the world. So, because they
That's
didn't
very cool.
they grow up like I did. They had it good. They were very sheltered. Not because I did that, just because I ran away from the life that I grew up in. So I don't see the shit that I saw. So, but they
Oh.
need to still be aware of it. So, yeah, we have field trips where we learn,
I'm fascinated
I have
now.
so many questions now.
So many questions. Yeah, go, Peter. It's your turn.
What part of the city are you living in? When you go to the store, you see meth heads, heroin heads.
Or I can go outside right now and find a zombie.
Nice.
You want me to go get one? We'll interview him. No,
Nice.
I live in a rough neighborhood. So
Okay.
But you mentioned that you ran away from kind of a tough childhood.
From a
So
rougher
you ran-
neighborhood.
You ran
Family.
from rough. Your family was rough. Wow. So you
Yeah.
ran away to a tough neighborhood. You like upscaled into a
Well,
tough neighborhood.
no, I mean, I still am in the same neighborhood. We don't have anything to do with our family, the family.
Hmm.
'Cause,
Ah.
yeah, it's like,
Families suck. I don't like families.
I know.
In some cases, they do.
I hear about people that have good families, and it's like, I don't
They're
know.
lying. They're fucking lying. I hate all of my relatives. My name, my account name, this thing, this moniker is about how much I hate my family. So I'm telling you right now, fuck families, overrated. Make your own family tree with you as the root.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's what I'm here. That's why I'm here right now.
that's right.
I found
You
my
mentioned
own
you have
tribe.
you've actually been very fruitful. You say you mentioned the word child in the plural sense. How many spawnlings do you have?
2.
Two. Are
I
they
got
boys or girls, or the one's a
2
boy we
boys.
know? Two
2 boys.
boys. Right on.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough.
And then
That's
I was
great.
raised by my dad, and I have all brothers. And
Wow.
as a tomboy growing up, all my friends are guys, so that's why I'm kind of I'm still girly girl. I'll wear makeup and do girl things, but I hang with the boys.
Wow. So much has now been explained. We're delving
Right?
deep into the thing that is HEXy Quinn's situation. This is amazing. This is like never even knew this. Peter, what do you think? Seeing that you were raised by your grandmother and wolves, was it? Peter?
Yeah, wolves,
Wolves.
mostly wolves.
Grandmother wolves.
No, I have like
Female wolves, the weakest,
I'm from
the
I'm
betas of
from
the bunch.
relatively normal family, like lower middle class. Money was always a problem, so yeah.
Oh man, you don't even know, Peter, what lower middle class truly is. Lower middle class is being around in the late 70s, and your father comes home with a garbage bag in which there is a Atari 2600 console and a few cartridges like out of the boxes. And I'm like, wow, this is the way that technology comes to our house. This is awesome. And
Hey,
yeah,
at
here you
least
go,
you
kid. Go
got
knock yourself.
one.
Yeah. Well, you don't seem old enough to remember the 2600. Do you remember the with the joystick and the button that would
I
give you thumb
seen
aches?
I'm not old enough to have played it, but I remember seeing one, I believe.
Was it used the
I'm
appropriate way, Hixie Quinn? Because those joysticks were pretty sexy. I don't want
I
to
don't
hear these
know.
stories. Yeah,
Papa
not that
B,
kind of joystick. What?
Papa B, we
Yes,
had knockoff Nintendos.
What?
knockoff
When
Nintendo. How was it
when the
spelled?
communism fell and the borders opened up, yeah, so all the Vietnamese knockoffs and Chinese knockoffs.
So you were playing the
Yeah.
Super Famicom in like 2015.
No, it was what 1995 or something like that.
95. Wow. Okay. All right. So we have an ex-communist, Peter, who's now said he was a communist back in
Yeah,
the day. That's great. So Peter,
ex-commie.
how about your wall fell and your mind expanded, and Putin let you go out of the red curtain was open, and so to speak. What was the first thing you wanted? What's up, Toby-Wan? What was the first thing you wanted? I heard that Eastern Germans wanted bananas. What was the first thing that you ex-commie wanted when you were free to wander the world as a free man?
Whew, I don't know, man. I was too small to. What was something that I wanted at that age? I don't know. To be
You like
left alone.
heard the idea of like, wow, children in the United States actually have this thing called sneakers. I want the shoes with the rubber soles on them. I don't like the leather clogs that I have to walk around in every day or whatever.
I mean, goddamn, I don't know. That's a tough question, probably because I gained consciousness right after the Czechoslovakia split, basically. So Hard to say. Hard
Hard to
say.
say. Oh, okay. Well, all right, fine. And now we're on the cusp of another great, amazing thing when Pulsechain
Another
launches and
great
frees
split.
us of the communism of Vitalik butyrins, oppressive gas fees that we're paying on a daily basis. This is ridiculous. Have you seen the gas fees at like 60 Gwei? What it means for unstaking? It's freaking ridiculous right now.
Yeah, it's horrible. Right now it's 29. Jesus Christ.
What?
It's like $80 for 2-year stake.
Did I tell you guys about my $513 failed transaction during the last bull market?
Oh, I think I heard something about that.
It's my claim to fame.
Many people had this problem.
I couldn't sit down for a week. It was the harshest raping that anyone should ever receive.
That's
It was
horrible.
terrible.
That's horrible. And by the way, HEXy Quinn, do you teach your children crypto? And how many stakes do they have?
They
That's a
think I'm
question.
fucking crazy.
What the?
No, they think it's cool. But no, they haven't been in learning yet. But they have stakes. I'm managing their wallets and stuff. But
I guess hardware wallets, right?
yes,
Papa.
Trezor.
Oh yeah. Oh, the brand we like.
That should be a whole day's worth of homeschooling, right?
I know.
Teach them about entropy and passphrasings and good encryption and then do you test them as well? Do you get tests in homeschool?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like gold stars and like see me after class like red pens that come out?
No,
Could you imagine that?
I have like you can use $20 in Xbox money if you
Bribery.
Yeah.
That was something that was left out of my education.
I mean, bribery
time.
always works.
My parents didn't give a
Oh,
shit
DJ,
about my grades.
hello there. Thanks for watching. Click the like.
Wait a
DJ,
minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Now he's in the chat. What is?
Yeah.
Was ist das, DJ Kryptomatischer? Okay.
What the hell? Yeah, he asked me to come on the show and then he just doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, he
What it-
switched positions with
Still
me.
on road.
He's-
Thanks
he's
for running
watching.
it, guys.
Oh,
That's-
No problem.
not
Anytime.
how it works.
well, he's driving.
Anytime, all the time.
When a German decides to drive, you let him, and you don't question.
I mean, Papa B, he's going probably like 250 on a German highway and still watching YouTube. So
250?
Very
Damn.
well,
dangerous.
Germany has no limits on the autobahn.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you have a good BMW, you just turn on the left signal and go.
Just
Wait a
fly.
minute. You said that BMWs are the worst made cars in the universe. You guys were really ragging on them. You're saying
The
it's
ones
terrible.
they export, Papa B.
Oh.
There is a domestic market, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point. 250 in the Volkswagen. Yeah, could be.
Are you talking in kilometers per hour or miles? Because that seems to be a little bit excessive in miles.
Both are okay.
250 miles an hour. We're going to break
How
the
much is
sound
that
barrier.
250.
We've got like quite the turnout today. It's like unprecedented. There's so many people.
You know what I noticed
in.
is an hour goes by way faster when you're just hanging out in the chat than actually sitting in here.
Right.
No wonder
like
you
a
guys
little-
are like fucking outro, and we're like, no, stay, and you're like, no.
Now you know. Now you
Yeah,
know.
I
it's-
know.
This is
Not
work.
easy.
This is actually work, and
It is.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You have
It
to.
is.
In my place, you have to look at the chat, listen to Papa B, react to what he's saying, and like highlight some comments, and it's
Yeah, I manned the ship on effing Hangouts on Friday, and it is not easy. It was my first time.
yes, Romania, and it's hard.
it's hard. Oh, he doesn't mean it that way, Peter. You hear what he says? The double entendre there.
You just can't see it, but I guarantee you it's hard. Okay.
The fuck.
Yeah, he's being silly. But you knew this
I
was going to
mean,
happen.
that's why you're here. That's why you are on the What the Hex show.
Yes, and so I mean, yeah, but I want to know more. I want to know so much more. What can you tell us, Hexy Quinn? What's it like having to? I remember when I was a kid, I had to wake up early. Like I can't imagine ever having to wake up that early again. Like my parents were teachers, so they had to be at school by 7. So I'd have to wake up with them at like 5:30 in the morning. And that was always. So for school, it's insane to even think about having to wake up at like 6:30 on a regular like school day with kids, trying to get them ready and stuff like that. When you homeschool, can you just like roll out of bed at like 1:30 in the afternoon or something?
Oh yeah, they my boys have no sleep schedule. No, we don't do school till I get home from work at 7:30 at night.
Yes.
So yeah, they can play Xbox all damn night and school when I get home.
Sounds awesome.
And that's one of the reasons another reason I didn't send them back to school is there's nothing worse than trying to wake them up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Teenagers, not having to do that. Amazing. Like I love it. I'm like, yep, you're not ever going back. Because that was a pain in my ass.
Well, hold on a second. You're the mother of teenagers. Didn't they take driver's ed, and can't they just truck themselves to school with like a Snickers bar and a Coca-Cola can like I used to?
Well, they weren't. Well, my youngest wasn't old enough. I think, God, was he 14 when I pulled him out? So he couldn't. But they wouldn't. That's the thing. Like, even if they walked to school,
Yep.
you have to wake them up to even go to school. So
I'm confused. Wait, 14 when you pulled him out. That's an incredibly long gestation period for a regular baby. Usually it's only 9 months.
Pulled him out of school. When did?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, 2020 is when COVID happened, right?
Yeah, so they should be able to go and get the damn. One can drive the other one to school, and it's perfect. Just go do your thing. You're done.
Yeah, my oldest can't drive because he's special needs. So
I see.
He does not drive, and my younger one now can drive. So are you what are you laughing at, Peter?
Hexy Quinn be like Asian tiger man, whip out the stick.
Yeah, take all of your mothering skills. The mothering advice from Nom Nom. Yes, that's the best place to get it.
No, they're deathly afraid of me. I don't have to use weapons. But it's still hard to wake up a teenager no how good they are. They suck.
My mother used to get ice water and dump it on my head because I was not awake on schedule. That was a very terrible thing, especially since she did. And back in the 80s, it's like cold Southern California mornings. Of course, I've got like an electric blanket, so it was always that fear of being electrocuted as well. So it's a good thing that a mother knows that they instill the love that they once had with water and electricity at once. It's wonderful. The shock and the shock. Love it.
How many times did it happen, Papa P?
I would say once a week, maybe. That was not fun.
That's a lot of chances for you to being electrocuted.
She wanted it done. She's like, yeah. I'm just gonna say you were drinking in bed when they find your corpse. Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I love three children.
You do?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
I wouldn't know anybody if I didn't know them.
Aw.
At this point in my life.
I got 2 kids as well, and I think I agree with you. You make your own friends, basically, right? You're like, hey, you can't get away from me, and you can't talk back to me, and you got to learn how to be like a great companion over the next forever that we're together. So yeah, it's a good thing. Kids are wonderful. If you try to kill them in their bed with ice water and electricity, you're not being such a good parent. So there you go.
It's okay. My dad tried to kill me a couple times too. It's
nice.
Like
how we were raised.
accidentally or
Because he's just dumb, like throwing fireworks at me and stuff. Because that would be funny. And
Well, wait, little poppers or like M80s or like
no,
Like-
like they're called like crackling balls.
crackle
have you-
balls.
Crackle balls, like you light them and then they go ta 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 all over. He thought
Ah.
I would run away, but I went into shock and I froze and just sat there and got burned up by the fireworks. So
Ouch.
it's a dumb dude thing, you know. It's just-
Was it even the 4th of July when this happened, or
it
was it just like?
actually was. So
Oh, okay.
that
Well,
makes it better.
in some places that would be an excusable offense, throwing fireworks at your small child. How old were you at the time?
I don't know. Probably like 10,
10.
11,
Okay.
12. I don't know.
Getting burned up
Old
by
enough to
fireworks.
remember.
So every Chinese New Year's you go into shock again whenever you No? Okay.
No, but I know not to be standing over them
Yes.
when they go off.
See, so you were homeschooled too.
Yeah.
Lesson number 1, fireworks. Run, run, run.
explosives. Watch out.
You will not stand still during the fireworks. You failed. See me after class.
Do Americans do fireworks on New Year? Because
Yes.
that's what we do here.
Any excuse, Americans.
Any- Yep.
Okay.
In Utah, we have basically two 4th of Julys because we have Pioneer Day from when the Mormons found
Plymouth
place.
Rock. Yes.
Yeah. And so we have the 4th and then we have the 24th, and they're both just as big here. So we have two
Wow.
4th of Julys.
I was raised in a Mormon neighborhood. I had Mormon. My next door neighbors were Mormon, very Mormon, and they had 2 little girls, and they were my best of friends until one day they took me to their Mormon church, which was at the end of our block. It was the place where I learned to ride my bike. It was like whatever. And I was going there. It was like some kind of festival. It could have been the 4th or 14th, whatever you're talking about. 'Cause it was
24th.
big, like it was like little ants going to a sugar cube. All these Mormons came to this massive Mormon citadel at the end of our block. I'd never seen anything like it. I was so excited. They took me in, and I caught a glimpse of the inner sanctum of the church for the first time, and I'm like, what? That blew my mind. And I'm this little child, and I'm excited, and there's festivities going on, and then some guy grabs me by the scruff of my neck and like turns me around, and he starts yelling at these girls that brought me in something. In my worst nightmares, I can't remember exactly what he was saying, but it was clear that you're not a member of our congregation. Get thee hence, brother. And that was the end. So I was pushed out in the street, and I remember walking home going, I'm not like them. I don't get to have any fun today. I wish I was Mormon too. And maybe that's the point.
God.
Yeah. Early on. So that's the festival of
He
shaming.
did you a favor.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. I went to a Mormon church once as well. And I was so proud because my Nana was always telling me that I need to go to church. My family needs to take me to church. And so I went with the Mormon neighbors, so proud of myself, come home, call Nana. And she was so happy until I told her it was a Mormon church. And then she
Not that kind of
freaked out.
church.
Ah,
freaking turned into the devil herself. Apparently, I
Outstanding
wasn't
move,
supposed
HEXy
to go to a
Quinn.
Mormon church.
but you say that it was in Utah. How could you avoid a Mormon church in Utah? It's kind of difficult, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just like you turn down the wrong street and you're in a Mormon church.
You open up the wrong door of your house and you're in a Mormon church, basically.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, well. So that's good to know.
Are they easy to distinguish, like between Catholic Church and Mormon Church?
Oh, yeah.
It-
Yeah. Mormon.
Peter doesn't know any religion from any other religion. And just to get you up to speed, HEXy Quinn. He's always asking about this and that. He's like, I don't know. Do the Jews not have Christmas? I don't understand. He asked that to me the other day. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little
he's my
different,
own-
you know.
Papa B is my only Jewish friend.
The only
And
Jewish friend.
There is this small language barrier that we still have.
Yes,
Or
I speak
I
Jew.
still have.
He speaks everything else. That's what he thinks anyway. Yes. Anyway, so what happened in this conflict? Did Nana ever come around and say, "Oh, it's okay. You can be
No.
whatever you want to"? No, she disowned you
No.
right away. She said, "Get the hens, brother."
He forgave me, but we didn't talk about it again. And I knew never to go to a Mormon church again.
Aw, so you won. So she won effectively. She pressured you
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the whole Mormonism. Well, then she
Yep.
won.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, I
Sandy,
didn't want to be a Mormon, but I was just, I don't know.
see, my dad's name is Norman, so I always thought it was the Norman Church.
The Mormon church.
Yes. By the way, did you not catch HEXy, Quinn? Did you not see? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Sandy Beach is sizing Peter up for wedding rings already. Did you see that? It was like, Peter, I'm Catholic, so you're Catholic, so am I.
Oh, there you guys go.
I'm not now.
You're not now?
I'm communist. God damn it.
You're communist. That's good. Peter's a Protestant because he protests all the time, is what Alan Fizame is talking
Yeah, I
about.
protest a lot, but not in that kind of way.
Yeah. Great.
Yes, and so how does a girl from a rough family, rough neighborhood, and having a lot of Mormon friends end up in crypto?
I don't have any Mormon friends because I'm a nerd. That's why.
You're a nerd? Prove
Yeah.
it.
I don't know how. No,
Pick
I
up the
ended
Red
up
Bull
in-
can and show your high score on like World of Warcraft.
No, I'm not like nerd that way. No, I like documentaries and I
Oh.
like technology. And you watch a Bitcoin documentary, and that's how you get involved in crypto. When
Documentaries you like? What are your
I
favorite?
love them.
What are your favorite documentaries?
My
And who is your favorite documentarian?
I don't know that actually.
Really? Let me give you an
Really?
example. Let me give it. Sir David Attenborough is my favorite documentarian.
What
His
the
voice-
hell are you talking about?
You don't know who that
Papa B?
is? You don't know who that is? Okay,
No.
he's the one that made like Blue Planet and in your what you would know be Blue Planet, but he does these amazing nature series where he travels all over the world and he help explain why evolution is this way and why natural things are happening with the ecosystem that way. And he's got one of the most recognizable British voices in the world. Look him up, David Attenborough. He's the brother of Sir Richard Attenborough. So Sir David Attenborough and Sir Richard Attenborough, who was a film director, he was the old man in Jurassic Park. His brother. That's his brother, right?
Ah.
And he died, but Sir David is, thank God, still alive, making documentaries today. Look on Netflix, for God's sake. Sir David Attenborough. Who is your favorite documentarian? What are your favorite documentaries, HEXy Quinn? Being a fan of those types of movies.
I don't know who my favorite documentarian
Is
is.
okay.
Yeah, Tom Gillespie.
Tom Gillespie. Well done, well done.
But my favorite what documentary is, you ready?
Yes.
My Octopus Teacher.
Very nice.
guys
I
seen
cried
that?
on that one. Great
I
job. Great.
know.
Yep.
I didn't think it would be as amazing as it was. I actually was having trouble falling asleep one night and I was like, oh, the ocean, this looks boring as hell. I'll fall right asleep. I was fascinated. It was up the whole time. And then I watched it 2 more times. It's super good.
It is. It is. Did you ever think that an octopus could be that, intelligent and that, have that type of effect on another guy? And, would you dive?
Super intelligent. Huh?
Yeah. You knew that they were super intelligent.
Yeah. But I didn't know, shut the fuck up, my dog. I didn't know how intelligent. I just knew they were very intelligent. But now, if I shut up, if I go to yes, he's the reason I can't stream most of the time
Oh.
because he's spoiled.
I
Aren't
mean,
you?
you can, but
My-
he will.
My spoiled dog teacher.
Come here. Yeah, I
Come on,
totally.
boy.
Oh,
Look at you.
how you
Hello.
doing?
Woof.
Who's a good boy?
Woof.
Ooh,
Yes,
who's
you're a good
dog
boy.
kisses? He was licking his balls just a second ago, and
He doesn't have any balls. He can't lick
well,
them.
he's licking the ghost balls.
The area. The
Yeah.
ghost balls.
But no, like now I go to a Chinese buffet and I see like octopus, and I can't believe people eat them. It's like cannibalism at this point.
Isn't it terrible? However,
terrible.
I have a justification of it, and believe me, I'm in the land where they eat octopus and they don't even intend to eat it, and they just happen to be eating it. They have like takoyaki balls where they have a little bit of octopus and they have like batter and they fry them. It's like normal kind of snack food for Japanese people as they walk to work or get a quick bite to eat. But I thought of a humane type of way of figuring this thing out and how everyone can be happy. So octopi only live a year or maybe 2 years in the wild, right? The common purple octopus only lives that long. And that was the one from the documentary, right? And what did we learn? 2 things. Number one, they can regrow their tentacles can regrow back, right? So
Right.
number one, maybe we just harvest a tentacle or 2 and then let them go about their business.
Yeah.
Number 2, that's stupid. I know. Number two, check this out, Peter. You're going to love this one. Are you ready for this?
Give it to me.
Yeah. Okay. So when octopi get ready to, get all dead, you just let them go into an old age home, and that just happens to be where we eat them. So they get a full life, and we also get to eat them because they're only going to live like a year or 2. So why not just the end of their life, not the beginning, not the middle? Let them live their whole life. They're like, I feel very faint. I'm going to turn in now. I know I'm going to die of old age.
Babies eat their dead carcass.
They can't eat it. We give them artificial food, but we eat their parents. That's humane, right? I can get down with that. Yeah. Either that or stop eating octopus. But it's almost unavoidable. You can tell a Japanese person you're eating an intelligent organism, and they'll say, "Yeah, I know," and they'll keep eating it. So it's not
It's messed up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
The Toby-Wan, wait, breaking news: Toby-Wan HEXobi is decided to break his "I won't shower until Pulsechain launches" type of thing. He's going to go and shower now. So thank you, Toby, from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate that you are going to.
Things were getting smelly, probably.
Yeah.
Well, Alan tells us when he's in the tub, so I don't know. We're just a big happy family. We got to know these things.
Mm-hmm. I, for one, am sitting in a tub right now. Yes.
I mean, you can have your feet in some nice water, or these things that massage you. You know how are they called? Like
octopi.
Oh, yes, exactly. Feet massagers. So.
Yes. Speaking of feet massage, why did you take Sandy Beach's comment off the stream so quickly? I want to read that.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice fingers.
Sandy Beach, you have correctly identified this type of conversation.
It's the best conversation there.
And welcome to homeschool, by the way. You see how we brought it all the way back to the beginning of the conversation? Yeah. We do that. We come full circle on this show.
Yeah, don't worry, HEXy Quinn. Just 4 minutes more, and then it's over.
4 long minutes.
I'm watching the timer for sure. Atlas, go lay down.
His name is Atlas?
Yeah.
That is I've never heard that dog being named Atlas before. That's awesome.
But not after like a Greek god or anything. It's after some giant robotic cyborg off Titanfall.
Ooh,
you are a nerd.
You're a nerd.
I didn't name him. My son named him.
Oh, okay.
I don't play Titanfall, but yeah.
Makes sense. I thought you were going to say it's not after a Greek god. It's after that book that we got in the glove box of our car. We're too much the poor type to actually have any
my
of these
grandpa's
navigations.
Truck drivers, and
yeah.
I learned to read an atlas.
Did you? I remember the atlas. Get
I
the
do too.
atlas out. Where are we? Get the atlas out. D4, page 15. Fuck, and flipping it, and you're rolling down the road. You don't know where you're going. Those days are gone. I'm so happy. Toby Wan knows that I am in a sitz bath, and yes, that's yes. I actually have the integrated, bidet, so I don't need a sitz bath anymore. I just bathe the necessary parts of my body, and I go about my business.
The smelly parts, right?
Yeah.
Go lay down.
So we only have 3 minutes left. HEXy Quinn,
2.5.
2.5 minutes. HEXy Quinn, the mic is yours. What did you learn from our homeschool lessons today on this show?
I learned that when you're on the show, an hour is a really long time.
Yes.
And that I really like being in the chat. Not on the show.
Okay.
Not anything to do with you guys. You guys are great.
You guys is okay.
You guys is great.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like putting on a show.
Oh, well,
No.
check this out. You came here to do battle with Peter, whether you knew it or not, and I award you the grand prize. You beat his ass down. You showed him who's boss, and you gave him a black eye to boot, and then you
don't think
sent him home
so.
crying. Good job.
No, it's not over.
Speaking of it's not over, we have a special guest that probably wants to come on to roll us out on one.
He has still 20 seconds left.
So you let him in only at the very end, like the Monty
Who's
Python
here?
opening?
That's why
Let
he
him
came
in,
in.
let him in.
I guess. I don't know.
No.
So
He can come in any time he needs to. Do you see him in the green room? Is he green room ready?
I can see him.
Okay, fine. So no, HEXy Quinn, I wanted to thank you a whole lot for coming on and being such a good sport and dealing with our incessant questioning of everything. But I learned so much today about you. I hope that the chat really enjoyed your presence on the show as well. I can tell already that they're very proud of you actually to take the plunge. We invite anybody else in the chat, some of our loyal chat personalities, to come in always, and none of y'all have the balls that this young lady does to come in here and put in the 1 hour, do the work, show up for the community, and take a little bit of the pressure of the waiting off your shoulders, much like Atlas. See what I did? I brought it all the way back.
Very
all the way
good.
Back, full circle.
Thank you
Very
very
good.
much, HEXy Quinn.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for the black eye,
You're
the
welcome.
broken teeth.
And your face is still pretty. For
Aw.
Sandy.
Oh my! Oh,
So Sandy's
Oh my
very
God.
concerned about your face. So
yeah. I mean, Sandy would be disappointed if something happened.
no, but I'll be
But
back for sure. I got to come back when DJ's here.
Yes.
Actually,
Any and
Yeah.
every time, you're most
Yeah.
welcome to come on the show.
Yeah.
Especially
But
since
I
now
think
we know you
I
want to
think
be close to
Hello.
DJ.
Hello.
I'm-
Do your
I'm-
thing.
I'm always worried about Peter's face. Goodbye.
Ah.
No, don't
Outro.
go.
Put yourself
Outro.